All right, let's get started. Today, September 19, 2023, we continue to do the review on the market condition. Let's start with Bitcoin. I think yesterday we see that Bitcoin was pretty pessimistic. Overnight, there was a strong pull to pull the Bitcoin up to 2,750. So that was not something we can anticipate before. That's why having signal is very important, because it helps us to correctly assess when the situation has changed. Yeah. As of the end of last night, that situation was more pessimistic than optimistic. That being said, Bitcoin is on uptrend that could continue, which begs the question. I don't know why Mara continue to hit, I think, a very low point. But something is diverging between Mara versus Bitcoin. Perhaps the ETF is coming to fruition with Bitcoin. So people are pulling out the investment from Mara and into spot ETF. That's just a guess. Could be a situation though, because that else I'm not sure if it makes sense. Okay. Now from FNG future perspective, we're seeing that there is quite a heavy V-shaped bounce on today's low, which helped to rally the market. After we hit the low at the 7696 here, we're seeing positive volume coming in the market at the end of the session. So that may support the case that tomorrow we hit a low then bounce. However, the expectation of the low is, if we broke through here at 7731, the next low is likely to be around 7603, roughly 7600. Let's take a look at ES. Again, FNG lead the market in terms of the market sentiment. We see that similarly a very strong pattern rebound. That being said, last time we see the similar pattern over here. Anticipation is that we're going to hit another low before going bounce back up. So what that means? The reason being is that we see a bounce like this if it not supported, you see how it is. It was not supported from the standpoint that KP wasn't supporting. So, which means that it had to hit another low, right? When we hit another low here, we have a confirmation. We didn't get the confirmation from an oversold signal here. You see, we had an oversold signal here that confirming a good rebound. We didn't get it over here. So that means I'm anticipating we're going to follow and hit another low. Now, the low here is anticipated to be based on the option chain. So let's take a look. On the option chain for tomorrow, we see the major bigger volume is roughly about 4450. So probably a little bit under there. 4450. Okay. So 4450. So 4450. All right. So let's move this up a bit. Roughly here, 4449.5. That should give me enough time to track. This makes sense. Most of the transaction or buy activity happen to be roughly about this price point. So 4450 is around here is where the buy volume comes in, as we can see. Yeah. So probably here, my anticipation is probably just a little bit lower. Just so people who believe in the whole, if you break through support, it becomes resistance. Just to make people panic. So yeah, I think roughly there is fine. All right, so I might alert it up for tomorrow. Anticipation coming down here, then see the bounce went back up. Should see a pretty significant buy volume roughly about bottom. So there's plenty of time to catch the bottom. Don't try to chase the rebound here because it's not over yet. Yeah. Nothing here confirmed that we have a rebound at this moment. So my anticipation should go down first before going up. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at NQ. Yeah, similarly, NQ. Yeah. So if ES wasn't leading, let's take a look at NQ. NQ is not rebounding. Have no confirmation on rebound yet. Again, no support on KV, which means that we are at most looking at here, which means it should hit another low. Now let's take a look at the NQ option chain and see if we can observe similar thing. On the NQ option chain, we can see that the low is likely to be around 15280. So let's make it 15250. 15250. Wow, not very low. Pretty much the low of the day. I guess that's good news. So 15250. Yep. I'm not seeing anything higher. So, but visual scan of it, yeah, 15250 is where we're going to anticipate to see the low point. Oh, near there. Kind of hard to move this gauge in small increment. Okay. Okay, enough. And so the anticipation that we should see here, do a bounce, confirm the top. Initial rebound target is roughly about 15493. Once rebounded, confirm the top, then we could go down. Last time we had an exception, it's supposed to go down, but because the option contract changes, then what happened is that it exceeds the moving average, continue to move up, and the data double top before moving back down. So let's take a look. On the 10Y, we hit the double top here today. Then the anticipation is that it will not exceed this double top, then move back down, which support the rebound tomorrow. We're seeing a lot of exiting volume coming in, but those are too small. However, there's nothing telling me that this momentum is sustainable yet. But we do have a continuing buy volume coming in with the 10Y. People are nervous at this price point for sure. For Treasury note, again, so similarly to a double top on the 10Y, we anticipate to see a double bottom on the TN, right? So TMF is expected to hit low tomorrow, but before the FOMC meeting. DX, as 10-year yield move up, dollar is getting a rebound from oversold, right? And however, we can see that it may have reached the top today on the rebound point. Right. If we to exceed that, the hard resistance is again around 105. And the expectation is if we do rebound off here to 105, then it's falling back down. More likely, if things are correct, it should probably go back from here and back down to support some kind of rebound. But we'll see. Yeah, so if we were to anticipate tomorrow is going to fall first before rebound, then this thing should likely to hit 105.08, right? Then hit back down. That means gold overnight should fall first because dollar move up. And anticipation is that the gold has support around 1943. Yeah. And see if market pull from 1943 or not. NG, we hit a triple top, roughly 1, 2, 3. Right. So we're still seeing a good momentum going with natural gas. This could be interesting because soon we would exceed the 200-day moving average around 2.9. That could probably means disaster from the standpoint of natural gas to Europe during the winter. From the oil price perspective, we're seeing that it hit the 92.4, go back down. There's a lot of extra volume for sure, both from KV and the market. So this is a confirmation of the top. Regardless how it rebound off from here, most likely it is going to confirming the top. Yeah, so at around 91.5, that's going to be a difficult resistance for the oil price. Well, that's all for that. Okay, let me shut down the streaming.